Have you ever noticed how just one spark of anger can change the entire mood of your day? A small comment, a missed promise, or even a little mistake can make you explode inside. Sometimes the anger doesn't just stop at words. It grows into actions you regret later. And those actions, once done, cannot be reversed. They leave a mark behind. The real challenge is this: do you control your anger, or does your anger control you? Because in that moment of heat, your choices decide how much peace you keep or lose. Imagine staying calm even when someone is trying to provoke you. Imagine speaking with clarity instead of shouting or smiling instead of breaking things. That kind of self-control feels like a superpower. It is not something you are born with, it is something you can learn with practice. Anger is like fire. If you guide it carefully, it gives you light and energy, but if you leave it wild, it destroys everything around. It can burn your peace, damage your health, and weaken your relationships. And once damage is done, repairing it becomes 10 times harder. Many people think controlling anger means burying it deep inside. But suppression is dangerous because it only makes the anger stronger over time. Real control means understanding what triggers you. It means slowing down your reactions and finding healthier ways to release that energy. Think of the last time you were truly angry. Maybe a friend disrespected you, maybe traffic trapped you, maybe things simply didn't go your way. Your heart was racing, your voice became sharp, and your hands wanted to move. That's because anger doesn't only live in your head, it floods your body too. And once you realize this, you can begin to control it by calming your body first. Deep breathing, taking a pause, even a sip of water. These simple acts cut the chain of reaction. At the same time, your perspective matters even more. Ask yourself in every angry moment, will this still matter tomorrow or next week or even next year? Most of the time, the answer is no. But when you are caught in the fire of anger, everything feels like the end of the world. Stretching your timeline reduces the weight of the moment. It is not weakness, it is pure wisdom that makes you bigger than your feelings. And here's a secret. Anger is often a mask for other emotions. Sometimes it hides pain, sometimes disappointment, sometimes even fear. When a friend forgets something important, you may shout, but beneath that noise lies hurt. When you catch the root behind the anger, you finally start to understand yourself. With every attempt to stay calm, your inner strength grows like a muscle. It will not happen in one night, but slowly you will notice change. People around you will notice too, and they will respect the calmness you carry. So your journey begins right now, with awareness, with patience, with practice. Each time you pause, each time you redirect your fire, you step closer to mastering your own peace. Anger is not only a feeling, it is also a habit your mind learns over time. The more often you react with anger, the easier it becomes for your brain to repeat it. Think of it like a road. Each outburst of anger carves a path. And every time you walk that path again, it becomes stronger, faster, and harder to leave. But habits can be replaced, and anger is no exception. When you notice the spark early, you can choose a different road before the fire spreads. The first step is awareness. You need to catch the moment when anger is just rising, not when it has already exploded. Pay attention to the signals of your body. Your shoulders stiffen, your breathing changes, your heartbeat speeds up. These are alarms. When you hear those alarms, stop for a second. Tell yourself silently, I am getting angry. I need to slow down. This short pause can feel uncomfortable at first. But that pause is your shield. It gives your brain a chance to think before acting. Sometimes leaving the scene is the smartest choice. Walking away does not make you weak. It makes you wise enough to protect your peace. Other times, writing down your thoughts helps release the storm. When words stay trapped inside, they become heavy, but once on paper, they lose power. You can also talk it out, but with calmness. Sharing what you feel with someone you trust clears confusion and reduces the emotional load. Another tool is humor. When you laugh at the situation or see the lighter side, the sharp edge of anger softens naturally. Think about a child making a mistake. If you scold harshly, fear grows. But if you laugh and teach, both love and respect remain. Your anger is not your enemy, it is your teacher. It tells you what you care about, what hurts you, and what you cannot ignore. Instead of fighting anger, listen to it. Ask yourself, what is this anger trying to show me? What truth lies behind it? Often you will discover an unmet expectation, a disappointment, or an unhealed memory. When you see clearly, your anger becomes less of a threat and more of a guide. Another important practice is patience. Not everything needs an instant reaction. Silence itself can be a powerful answer. When someone insults you, their words reflect their state, not your worth. By staying calm, you keep your dignity while they lose theirs. Remember, control is not about perfection. Even the calmest people slip sometimes, but the key is returning to balance faster each time. Every small success builds confidence. You start to trust yourself, knowing that anger no longer drives your actions. Soon others will notice this change. They will see a calmer, stronger person who chooses wisdom over impulse. And this new version of you inspires them too. Your self-control becomes a silent lesson, teaching without words, guiding without force. So the path continues with practice, with patience, with choosing peace again and again. True control of anger is not about never feeling it again. It is about choosing how you respond even when the storm is strong inside you. Life will always bring people who test your patience. There will always be moments when things go wrong and frustration builds up. You cannot control the world outside, but you can control your inner response. That control is your greatest strength, and it sets you apart from most people. When you master anger, you save your energy. Instead of wasting it on shouting or breaking, you invest it into solving and creating. Think of leaders who inspired millions. They faced insult, injustice, and pressure, but their calmness gave them power, not weakness. If they had responded with rage every time, their message would have been lost. But their control made people listen, respect, and follow them. Your own life works the same way. When you remain calm, your words carry weight, your actions have meaning, and your relationships grow. Anger creates distance between people. Control creates connection, because others feel safe and respected around you. But this does not happen by accident. It grows from daily practice, from making small choices that strengthen your self-control. Every morning, remind yourself to stay calm. Even a simple intention at the start of the day shapes how you respond later. Use techniques like deep breathing, short pauses, or positive self-talk. Repeat phrases like, I choose calm, or I control my reaction until they become natural. Also, take care of your body. Lack of sleep, poor diet, and stress make anger rise faster than usual. When your health is balanced, your emotions become easier to handle. A tired or hungry mind cannot fight anger well, but a nourished mind can. Surround yourself with people who bring peace. If you stay among those who shout and fight, anger becomes your normal language. But if you connect with calm, positive people, their energy rubs off on you. Slowly, you adopt their calmness and learn from their example. Another powerful step is forgiveness. Holding grudges keeps anger alive, but letting go frees your heart and mind. Forgiveness does not mean you accept wrong behavior. It means you release its hold on your emotions and choose your peace over revenge. In the end, anger is just one emotion among many. It can hurt you if left uncontrolled, but it can also teach you if guided well. The choice is always in your hands. You can let anger rule your life, or you can rise above it and rule yourself. So next time the fire rises, pause for a breath. Remember the strength you carry and choose calmness over chaos. That choice will not only save the moment, it will shape your future. And over time, your calmness will become your identity, your true mark of strength.